unselfish play. That unselfishness became contagious. Showing you he's got some ups to go with that speed.
Gallinari with the crossover.
What is up, Nuggets fans? Denver Nuggets fan 2 back here again, here to give you guys my recap of the Nuggets 92-89 loss to the Los Angeles Lakers earlier this afternoon. We now fall to 2-2 on the year with this loss. Another back and forth game. We played with great effort. It was a real tough physical game with the Lakers, but ultimately, once again, we could not hit shots down the stretch when we needed to. Had another tough shooting night here against the Lakers. We were 42% from the field, 27% from the three-point line, and 64% from the free throw line. You guys all know my importance on free throws and how I feel about them. And for us to shoot 64% from the free throw line in such a close back and forth game that we easily could have won, to me is not acceptable. That really ultimately is a difference in this game. We missed 8 free throws in this game. If we hit half of those, we make 4 out of those 8 free throws, we end up taking this game by 1. I mean, at the end of the day, all the Nuggets had to do was hit their free throws a little more, and we would have been able to gut out this win. So that's very disappointing to see, and it's not acceptable for us to shoot 64% from the free throw line against any team on any night, in my personal opinion. And once again, we can't hit a 3. We were 27% from the three-point line. That hurt us big time here against the Lakers, and we settled too much for that shot. The Lakers, on the other hand, had a okay shooting night. They're 45% from the field, which is decent. That defensively, a really good outing by the Nuggets. They were only 8% from the three-point line. Like us, they really struggled from outside, but they were 80% from the free throw line, and that's kind of the difference there. They made their free throws, and we didn't in a close game, and it ultimately was a difference here in this one. We did do some good things, though. We had 19 fast break points. Good to see us get on the break, get some easy buckets in transition. We had 22 assists. You like the ball movement. Played, not selfish at all offensively. Played unselfish offensively, and we're able to move the ball around. And you saw a lot of guys have a lot of open looks. We had 11 steals in this game. Did cause 20 turnovers on the Lakers' part. That was a plus defensively. It's a great outing. The rotations were good. The defense on Kobe as a team was great. Commend Gallinari and Aflalo for their defense on Kobe. And you hold the Lakers to 92 points. I mean, that's a real good defensive outing for us. I thought defense definitely wasn't the reason we lost this game. And we had 23 points off a turnover, so that's a huge plus. Once again, capitalizing on the opposing team's mistakes. You love seeing that. But obviously there was a lot of negatives here for us. We got killed on the boards by the Lakers. They out-rebounded us 50-36. They really dominated the paint and really dominated the boards here, and their size definitely gave us some problems here in this game. Lakers had 14 offensive rebounds in this game. Just not a good job of us executing in terms of our box outs. I thought Andrew Bynum really killed us in this game, and we gave up way too many second chance possessions to the Lakers offense here, especially down the stretch. You got to box out better, and that's something we didn't do here. You can't give up 14 offensive rebounds. You just got to play with a little more effort on the glass. Especially tomorrow in our next game against the Lakers. We were outscored 46-32 in the paint by LA. Like I said, they really controlled the boards and really controlled the painted area and got a lot of high percentage shots. We didn't. We played a little too perimeter offensively, and it cost us. And we were outscored 23-18 in the fourth quarter, which ultimately is the difference between the game. And you missed the 8 free throws. I mean, just you can't do those little minor things in a close game like this and expect to beat a team of the Lakers' caliber. The fourth quarter really hurt us. Our defense was good, but we just couldn't knock down a shot. Obviously, Gallinari missing that easy layup that would have tied the game and probably forced overtime. He's got to make that. That's probably the easiest shot he took all afternoon, and unfortunately he didn't convert. So a lot of things didn't go our way, and we were unable to pull this one out. You like the effort, you like the execution defensively, but ultimately we just couldn't make shots down the stretch. Looking at some individual performances here, Al Harrington had a great game. He was really the only guy that had it going offensively here against LA. He finished with 21 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal off the bench. He was 8 of 17 from the field, 3 of 8 from the three-point line and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Really like what I saw out of Al Harrington. I don't like seeing him take 8 three-point shots. That shot selection was not so great in this game. But Al Harrington was kind of forced to be the go-to guy for us offense. Hit a couple big threes for us down the stretch. Hit a huge three that gave us a 5-point lead with 3 to 4 minutes to go. We were unable to keep the lead though. Poor execution by us offensively down the stretch, but hit some huge shots. Was scoring in the post as well. I love when Al Harrington doesn't just limit himself to a perimeter shooter. He attacks the basket, scores in the post. You saw him do that. He can score in a bunch of different ways, but I don't think he can be the closer of this team. Maybe occasionally take the last shot, but the fact that he was our go-to guy offensively definitely killed us. I wish we would have had someone else step up offensively besides Al Harrington. Andre Miller was also good off the bench with 13 points, 4 assists, and 3 boards. Was 5 of 9 from the field, 0-1 from the three-point line, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Made a couple hustle plays in this game. Defensively was good. Did a good job of scoring in the post. Andre Miller's one of the best post-up point guards in the NBA. He's got one of the best post games of any guard in the NBA, and he showed that here in this game. Was very solid off the bench. Gave us a nice contribution once again. Nene was decent, 13 points, 8 boards, and 2 steals for Nene. He's 5 of 10 shooting and 3 of 5 from the free throw line. I don't like seeing him only take 10 shots. I know that's about the amount of shots Nene is going to get up a game, but I think Nene needs to get upwards of 14, 15, 16 shots a game. I thought he lacked aggression in this game. Still 13-8, pretty good night by Nene. I thought he was good on the glass. I liked his effort there, but would have liked to see him be more efficient, more assertive, and more aggressive offensively. Gallinari and Ty Lawson combined for only 16 points in this game. They were combined 6 of 20 from the field, 1 of 7 from the three-point line, and 3 of 6 from the free throw line. They just did not play well. And for your two top scoring options to combine for only 16 points in a big game like this against the Lakers, that's not acceptable. I mean, we need these two guys to be wanting to take the big shot at the end of the game. We need these two guys to be making plays for us down the stretch in crunch time, hitting shots for us, and they just didn't. As I mentioned before, Gallinari missed that easy layup in transition that would have tied the game, probably forced OT. He's got to finish that. He's got to make that shot 10 out of 10 times. That's a routine layup for Gallo, and he just missed it. But he's got to keep his head up, and he's got to obviously get ready for tomorrow, and hopefully he can have a big game tomorrow. But he missed a lot of wide open shots, and him and Ty, neither one of them just, they didn't get in a groove offensively. I thought Gallinari's defense was phenomenal on Kobe all night. I thought he was great on the boards, made some good defensive plays, but missed a lot of easy shots. And once again, he kind of falls away when he shoots. I don't understand why he does that. I think it affects his shot a little bit, and Ty just kind of disappeared at points in this game. He had 8 assists, though. I like the way he facilitated our offense. And lastly, got to give it some props and some credit to Timofey Mozgov. Had 8 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 blocks for us. Was 4 of 7 from the field. Was great for us. His length really helped us in this game. His height really helped us in this game. He was great on the boards with 10 rebounds. I thought he missed a lot of box outs, though. I thought he gave up a lot of offensive rebounds to Bynum. Got to get a little more physical, does Mozgov, but you like him protecting the rim with 4 blocks. Had a couple of nice blocks on Bynum and made some big plays for us and played some good minutes for us. Just got to get a little more physical, defensively and obviously on the glass. You like the 10 boards, but he gave up a lot of offensive rebounds to Bynum. Against Andrew Bynum, he killed us. He had 29 points, 13 boards, and 2 blocks. You can't give up that type of production and numbers to Bynum and expect to beat the Lakers. Just a bad job by our bigs of giving up way too many easy shots and easy rebounds and putbacks to Bynum. Bynum had 6 offensive rebounds in this game. That's way too much. All his shots were right at the rim. Most of his shots were putbacks, and that's why he shoots 13-18 from the field. He gets 29 points. You can't allow him to do that, and he really hurt us big time, especially on the offensive glass. Kobe almost went for a triple-double. He had 17 points, 10 boards, 9 assists, but it was only 6 of 18 from the field, 0 of 5 from the three-point line. Missed a big free throw there in the fourth quarter that gave us a little hope of tying the game with the 3. And defensively, Aflalo, that played real good physical D on him. Gallinari's size bothered him a little bit, and Gallo was great on him as well. Great job by those guys in nullifying Kobe, but he still did a good job of affecting the game with his passing and his rebounding. You can't let Kobe do that. That's our recap, guys. If you're out and about on New Year's Eve, be safe. Happy New Year's to everyone, and hopefully the Nuggets can start off 2012 with a win over the Lakers.